What up, though? I think it's midnight or a little later than in the U.S. on the East Coast, and almost midnight, if not a little midnight on West Coast. But if it is, happy Thanksgiving, I think, to y'all back over there. Um, I hope you're about to, when you wake up today, your time, daytime, everything is going well. Here it is about to be, 3:40 in the afternoon here in Indonesia. So this section of the live, I want to come to you guys real quick. I've been kind of telling you I'm in a new location, villa life, what it's like here in Bali. I'm staying in this is my second villa that I'm staying in over the past, I want to say 2.5 months I've been here. I might keep this one, I might not, I don't know. But basically, I want to come to you. For those of you who have not yet ventured out here to Bali, Indonesia, and you've heard about it being beautiful, you've heard about it being a nice place to be, you can be in a villa. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath villa with a pool behind me right here, and seating arrangements. You can get a nice, comfortable location like this for fairly inexpensive, considering what you would have to pay for it if you had something built like this in Arizona or Miami, because those are the only really areas, or New Mexico. Those are really only states that, even California, it gets cold, right? And in Southern California and definitely Northern California, but San Diego, you can kind of get it, but it gets cold. So AZ or Miami, for Lauderdale, you get this type of environment weather-wise year-round, where you can kind of have places built like this. So Bali, the island of the gods, island of love, all that stuff, they do a great job of fusing nature with living. So you get a lot of open indoor-outdoor locations. This one happens to be an enclosed location, enclosed kitchen, if you will. So in living quarters. So these doors right here, which I'm gonna show you in a second, you see the seating arrangement out there that is connected to the pool area. These doors open all the way up. So I'm getting ready to show you that right now, so you can just kind of see the awesomeness that they kind of do here, as far as how they decorate things. And because Sorry is live, and I don't have a lot of camera people right now, just me. So I'm standing in the recessed seating area, excuse me, of the area next to the kitchen. So this is the recessed area. This is the garden that's outside. This is for the pool, but this is a little garden outside. And then you have, again, recessed. You see the equipment that I have set up. And then you have a TV. You see me. What up, though? And then it comes back around into the recessed area, into the kitchen. And then that's the walkway to the bedroom and bathroom. And that's actually the entrance into the villa over there by the glass windows and all that. So I'm going to show you kind of how I kind of set up my evenings here. And it's with a glass of wine and my lady most of the time right now. And so this villa is actually, I'm gonna tell you what the price is in a moment. It's very affordable, considering you get Wi-Fi to show your TV for extra $200 for the month. They come twice a week and they clean. They clean twice a week, and they'll take your laundry and bring it back, and that's $200 for the month added on. Excuse me, added on to the actual flat rate for the month. Okay, so that's not bad, because in the States it's about $200, per visit, depending upon size of your place. If you got a 3-bedroom house, or whatever, a 2-bedroom apartment. But these open up, and this is one of my reasons why I like this location when I first visited, when I first saw it. And because I visited a couple locations before I chose this location, but this was my reason for liking this, is because It opens up, and at night, you sit out here. You got the fan right here that turns on. They do a great job of lighting. You guys have seen me post in the long form content. I'm sitting down there, and the lights against the wall back here at night with the pool. But this area over here, sit here, do some work on the laptop, fan. Like I said, entrance is right over here. But I think you can hear it. The jets in the water, so the jets in the pool. Like you can't, it's not a lap pool, obviously. It's not a plunge pool because it's bigger than a plunge. You can just barely put your body in. So this is bigger than that. So this is one reason why, like I said, like why I like this is because the unique ability to be able to do just this, be here, post up, do some work. Got the nice water. I like a water sound. I like a waterfall sound. I like a water trickling sound, like the jets. And like I said, so all this, you get this for a very nice price. If you try to do this in Arizona or Miami, I mean, come on, man. You're talking at least probably 6,000-7,000 a month. Maybe at this point in time, at least 10K a month. Easy for this type of a unit, right? Here, I'm paying right at $1,200 a month, and then you add on that $200 for the cleaning twice a week for the month. I'm right at $1,400 for the month, right? So to me, it's a no-brainer. The issue for most people is you're not here, right? I was already in Thailand, so a flight from Thailand here cost me if I did a round trip, it's right at like $170. If I do it one way, half of that, right? So then to get here, and I'm here, like I said, I found this location, $1,200 flat rate, but I want to get the cleaning because I don't want to clean the place, all that stuff. So I paid $200 for the month, and it's just a great price. Wi-Fi is strong. I'm shooting this right now off the Wi-Fi, right? And then you just have the peace of mind, right? You just have the quality, the ease. This is a private unit. It's locked. It's safe. Bali itself is safe. Thailand and Bali are safe. No crime really that happens that I'm aware of, at least where I am. But yeah, it's great AC. It breathes well. Lighting as well. We have, like I said, I showed you the little garden. So they did a great job with this unit of keeping it a little more modern. With they have some recessed lighting and some lighting, kind of like stage lighting in the ceiling. It's a vaulted ceiling. So they did a very good job with this location. They keep it clean. The Balinese people are always kind and sweet. So, the housekeeping and all that, they're kind, they're easy to deal with. They do speak English. It's broken English because they speak Balinese, but they speak English. All right. So don't think that they don't. If you decide you want to come here and, kick it and hang out. But yeah, so this is my Thanksgiving. I really don't celebrate Thanksgiving like that. No way. I don't. But if I did, I'm celebrating it this way this year. This is my second time doing it this way, because when I came here 5 years ago, before COVID, we brought in a New Year here, and I think we brought in Thanksgiving then too as well, because I think we got here. I might be lying. I might be lying. No, I think we did get here in November. I think we did get, or it was late. Yeah, or maybe no. But I think we celebrated Thanksgiving in Thailand, and then came here like December 2nd or 3rd, and then brought in a New Year here. So I'll be bringing it in 2026 here. But yeah, so that's this. Just kind of want to show you. You see the Bing bag over here with my scooter helmet, all that, because I ride a scooter around here, even though I don't prefer to be in those chaotic streets. But it is a feeling that you can't get anywhere else. That's is still free and open and beautiful. So yeah, this is the villa here in Bali, Indonesia. I'm in the area of Penanganan. I'm on the border of Penanganan and Canggu. I think I'm saying that right. I always say that. I always say these names all the way wrong, but Canggu, Canggu. And then Perenena is a whole bunch of P's, E's, R, P, E, R's, and E's in there somewhere in the end. Uh, but yeah, so this is the location, man. Like I said, it's comfortable, it breathes. Just kind of want to show you guys a little bit so you can get a feel of, what I've been saying. I'm kind of staying in and, hopping between in real time. Like I told you, I'm trying to come up with more lives so you can be ingratiated with me in this process of what I'm doing on a daily basis. I'm hoping the Wi-Fi does well on this one. I'm gonna try to do it obviously live where the timing can be conducive to where you guys can jump in and be live with me and chat with me. I'm also going to start trying to do it while I'm in the gym working out, so you can go with me doing a workout, ask questions while I'm doing certain things, that type of thing. Even when I'm working in cafes, I'm trying to pitch companies and do all that and grow the brand. Also, while I'm trying to build this social brand as well, and my intertech with the principles of the 5 principles, and put together outline structure for a course and for speaking engagements and all that that I will be doing top of the year. So therefore, we can try to get this philosophy, mentality of 5 principles out to the world, out to the masses, so you guys can have something that will not pigeonhole you into a dogma or a philosophy that's outdated, but give you something that can work for not only now, but for the next 500 years, next 1,000 years, or however long you're going to be here. I'm going to be here another 100. Well, I'm here till 150. So, and I'm 44 now. So, yeah, you do the math. I got 116 years left, I guess, or, 100, yeah, 100 and I can't do math. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I got 106 years left, right? So, yeah, I got time still left here to be here and do this thing, but I don't, because I only have 106 more times to do something if I want to do it, right? That's not a lot of times. So, but these principles that I've unfolded in these 5 principles of uh, deep rest, gratitude, deep stillness, physical activity, nutrition, and personal workflow. These 5 principles that I do on a daily basis that have allowed me to be here, that I did this morning, my time, not morning your time, that I do every day that allow me to, go from not having any type of business after I lost my major business 15 years ago, to training celebrities, to finding a love at the time, to then building another business with her, then losing that, then losing her, then rebuilding myself again to get here, right? These principles have been the crux, the foundation to my ability to appreciate and take advantage of the blessings that I had along each seemingly failure, the blessing of having 2 wonderful parents who are in great health and great care and taking care of themselves well, and who were able to house me for a moment to get myself back on my feet, having great connections of great friends who were in great positions to be able to give me employment. And then also 2 great friends who were able to help me with ideas and build out a brand and build out a business, and then leverage connections and be able to build out a staffing firm. All these things that were blessings to me, not me doing it, but things that were brought to me. Same thing with this. I don't own this yet. But being able to be in this environment, to be able to stay vibrant and healthy, and uh, have vitality of mind, of energy, of spirit, knowing what is now, what's to come. I'm just thankful for even the present, because I give the most I can to this, which is I know also going to bring, and also when the time is right, the other things that are coming down the pike. And so I bring these to you because this is what the 5 principles have helped me stay grounded on. Um, Devoid of making me feel judged of whatever religious class I am or am not a part of, which I'm not a part of any mainstay, but I'm part of spirituality. So I am just as connected as a specific class would call themselves to be connected. I'm profusely in gratitude towards the energy and the higher power that is within me and that is connected through me and connected around me, for giving me a chance to continue to be here and do what we do. and do it well. And I mean, and to feel, I mean, great. You know, if I were to be taken off by some crazy situation, you know, or whatever, it's been a beautiful ride and one that I could not have asked to be done any other way. I think I've taken full advantage of what I could, the talents that I do have, to maximize them as best as I could and can, considering the growth and evolution that I had to go through to step outside of the paradigms that I put myself in, but also too I was nurtured in, as we all are. I think I've figured out the matrix, and have maneuvered my way through the soil to peek my head out. And say all to say, you know, to be able to live in 14 countries, I am nowhere near rich, nowhere near close to it. But I've been able to leverage connections, my spirit, my energy, my love, and my passion to learn and grow and say, I don't know. I'm curious. Say I fucked up when I fuck up. All these things have allowed me to be able to take advantage of this beauty called life, and be touched by people in different parts of the world, be touched, and then hopefully I've touched them and both have been positive, I do believe, and just be able to evolve well and really before I'm off this earth, just be able to do things that so many of us never get the chance to do, and I don't take it for granted. And again, it's not all on me. It's just what I've been blessed to be able to do. And considering that I'm not famous, I'm not rich, but I have a community of people literally around the world, literally, that I could call right now or message right now or email right now and say, hey, how are you? And they will respond in favor and kind. I'm great. How are you? We know, what can I do for you? That's a beautiful thing to be able to be said. You know, whether I'm calling someone in Colombia, Cartagena, if I'm, you know, emailing someone in Marbella, Puerto Banús, Spain, or if I'm reaching out to someone in Rio de Janeiro, Baja Tijuca, right here in Bali, or someone in Thailand, and Bang Tao, Thailand. It's just beautiful, man, to be able to say that and be able to know that you have come here and really, you know, tactile and been a part of life and energy, and not just where you grew up, what's easy and what you know, because that's easy to do it where you know and what you grew up in. But for the last 5, 6, 7 years of my, you know, maturation into my middle age, I've been able to lower my ego and lower my pride and put myself in a situation where I'm able to be around people I can't speak their language, but I'm just listening to them and I feel their love because they bring me into their house and cook me food, or take me to San Pedro Island, you know what I'm saying, on their day off work, and take me and my lady and my friend at the time, you know, to an island and just spend time with us, you know, and show us something I would never have seen had they not taken me as a local, as a native, right? But these type of experiences, man, give you a world of humility, peace, gratitude, and also too gives you such a clarity of it'll be okay if you just stay with the 5 principles. You just stay consistent of just doing the right things. If you do the right things consistently, eventually you'll do the right thing at the right time, because you have been preparing yourself. This is what they call luck. That's the preparation. I'm 44 and I'm just as healthy and fit, and, you know, hopefully you can see, just as masculine and and in shape as if I was sitting here 30, or as I was sitting here 28, 29 years old, right? You know, knees good, lower lumbar good. I'm not I'm not sitting here like right? So I can enjoy. I can go take a scooter and, you know, get a heavy bike, a VMAX scooter, you know, that's 200 cc's here, which is big for them here, but a lot of horsepower, right? But, you know, get my lady on the back, and if it tilts, I'm not sitting here throwing out my back because it moved on me wrong, which it did each day I've been on it. uh, but I'm okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been the right preparation over time. Being able to be here with you guys live and do lives with you, and articulate myself and have something to share of wisdom of the 5 principles that I have taken from Eckhart Tolle, taken from Jim Rohn, taken from Nelson Mandela's autobiography, taken from Viktor Frankl's As a Man Thinketh, taken from Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, Think If You Can, You Think You Can, taken from Will Smith, taken from my father, taken from, just an amalgamation over time because it's been applied. And I'm hoping I'm delivering them in a systematic approach to you where it's clear. But all this has happened because I've been preparing. And then when luck hits, I luckily built a company that's IT staffing, right? I built a company that's IT staffing that at the time, we were able to get into some companies with data centers blowing up, so I'm able to take care of, my people and take care of myself, right? And then luckily, but because I prepared myself 4 or 5 years ago before COVID, traveling the world with my ex, took the time then before YouTube and all this stuff was really, really big on people traveling different parts of the world. What's the brothers that I don't know what, because I don't follow them. So, but going out into the world, once I got myself back on my feet, again, luck was I prepared myself because I did it prior to with my ex, taking a calculated risk to step out and be in the world and travel in Brazil, travel during COVID when everybody was locked down. Came back from here, Bali, literally got the last 1 or 2 flights out of here, Bali, to go back to the States when Trump's first administration. Got back to Arizona, lived in Arizona, hot spot, lived in Miami, hot spot, went to Playa del Carmen, Mexico, because Mexico was the only place that was open. So stayed in Playa for like 3 or 4 months, then went and stayed in Tulum, then went to Brazil, another hot spot, brought in a new year in Brazil. One of the first years they didn't have the fireworks, missed it, but that time, coming back here soon, probably 2027, I'll be in Brazil 9 times out of 10 for fireworks, if everything maintains. My point is doing the living life and preparing myself for the opportunity that when it presented itself again, like it did once I got back on my feet last year. I've been now, once December hits, I'll be literally officially a year away from American soil. And it's been a blessing. I do not take it for granted. I was in Colombia. I was in Puerto Banús, Spain. I was in Medellin, specifically Medellin, Colombia, for 3 or 4 months last December up until February. Then I went to Puerto Banús, Spain, and then I went for 3 months, and then I got a chance to visit Switzerland for the first time, go deeper into Europe, Zurich specifically. Shout out Martina, what up? And then I also was able to go to Morocco. Thank you to my family, my Moroccan family, who I met them in Spain, stayed in their location in Spain. They were gracious enough to open their house and their doors in Morocco. Stayed in Morocco first time on the continent. Will not be my last at all, but was able to be there for 2 weeks. Stayed there, and then went to Thailand. Was in Thailand, hopping between Thailand and Bali, back and forth, but was in Thailand for a little over 5.5 months. Now I'm here for the remaining part until this new year. I'll be here in Indonesia. And then after that, who knows? Maybe Cape Town, maybe Philippines. I don't know. I'll see. It makes sense to go to Philippines, so I'm closer to that than I am Cape Town. Because once I get to Africa, I need to be in Africa and just explore Cape Town, Johannesburg, Nairobi, Kenya, all that, right? Get back up to Morocco, up north, Egypt, Cairo, all that. That's my intent to do. Honestly, when I do that, that'll probably be 2026, second quarter 2026. So that being said, all that, this is the villa. This is just, again, luck, but more importantly, just doing the work. And that's someone coming in right now, so I'm gonna hop off. Coming. Who this? Baby, that's you? Who this? Who is it? Who is it? Oh. Who? Yeah, come on, bro. Yep. Right on in. Thank you, brother. That's what you put it.